somewhere in Richmond, Virginia, that we could put a monument. I know somewhere in Richmond, Virginia, we could put a monument. Does anyone know the name Gabriel Prosser? My conscience says he's the one that history missed. Blacksmith by trade up in Brookfield Plantation, a Henrico County slave born to owner Thomas. If you listen closely, you'll hear the words perfect. The Caribbean uprising caught fire in his land. Up and down the James River, Pamunkey and Appomattox, tobacco soil gone bad, afford a movement for the black. 9 years before, down in Santo Domingo, slaves refused to submit and took the right of all men. Virginia whites got nervous and armed more militias as blacks inspired, plotted, and passed on their plans. Mr. Prosser's Gabriel was smart as he was strong, and had a keloid scars and a mind of knowing right from wrong. Voted general at 24 in the year of 1800, haunted by the hymns and wailing of his fellow slaves. Now does anyone know the name Gabriel Prosser? My conscience says he's the one that history missed. A blacksmith by trade up in Brookfield Plantation, a Henrico County slave born to owner Thomas. It was on an August night outside of Richmond, Virginia. Gabriel's men gathered as their owners they slept. Some would burn city streets to attract residents and masters, while others took the Capitol and freed convicts. Well, the whites, they knew nothing, never seen what could hit them. Nothing like this could happen with their carefree black men. But think about freedom, now think about slavery. Blacks armed themselves with muskets and homemade bayonets. With a white flag on the Capitol, all blacks they would rise. Whites spared would all lose an arm. You're a coward if you own men for profit and greed. You're the coward of all, and for all you must bleed. Now does anyone know the name Gabriel Prosser? My conscience says he's the one that history missed. A blacksmith by trade up in Brookfield Plantation, a Henrico County slave born to owner Thomas. I wrote this song, God, 15 years ago, I think now. And it came with the realization that where Gabriel and his brothers and sisters were buried after they were murdered by the state, later became a parking lot for Virginia Commonwealth University students to park their cars on. And I can't rest anyway, and I definitely can't rest with something like that in my head. Because there's nothing more disrespectful, no matter who you are, where you come from, or what you believe, to put a parking lot on the final resting place of a man or a woman. But things change. Everything's changing. And I'm so proud for Richmond and Central Virginia, because there is no longer a parking lot over the final resting place of Gabriel. How about a monument? I know a place we could put a monument. Pharaoh and Tom routed out Gabriel Prosser. Their owner was Mosby, a neighbor of him. They say the sky seemed seas of rain and lightning. On the night of August 30th, one could see nor stand. The militias let loose to hunt Gabriel Prosser, who took to the swamps as they imprisoned his men. Flag a boat whose captain was a Methodist preacher, but a traitor slave turned him in the end. They hung Gabriel down at Broad and 15th Street. Lord, he would not give a word up on his men. But he took that noose and he took it with honor. He's buried beneath parked cars now and pavement. There's no monument, there's no stone here to see him. Just black asphalt flanked by high-rise hospital chains. If I had it my way, we'd see memorials climbing to a true and honest hero, Prosser's Gabriel. Now, does anyone know the name Gabriel Prosser? My conscience says he's the one that history missed. A blacksmith by trade up at Brookfield Plantation. A Henrico County slave born to owner Thomas. You know, I have this book, Lindsay and Kate are up there at the merch table. And man, about a month ago, I got turned on to, there's an author in Glen Allen who wrote a book about Gabriel and the insurrection as historical fiction. It is so addictive. This book, I cannot put it down. But it's about Gabriel's slave insurrection, and it was saved by the family. The book publishers rejected it. It was saved by the family. It was printed, done pre-internet, and they transcribed it so that it would be preserved forever. I have copies up there. The money's going directly to the family. He is so thankful that everybody's looking and checking on that book. So if y'all are interested in it, Douglas Thorpe, what a great family, what a great story.